You may have seen in the news recently that a man called Walid Daqqa has just died and was a Palestinian prisoner inside of Israel for 38 years. And we're seeing several news sources mourning his death. This farewell is the hardest of all. They talk about him as a prisoner of war, campaigning for justice, a Palestinian poet. Terminally ill Palestinian prisoner dies, and it's a cruel reminder of Israel's disregard for Palestinians' right to life, coming from Amnesty International. When you read these articles, it makes you think this is a poor man who was just fighting for basic dignity and civil rights. I want you to look at this man. Moshe Tamam, beautiful young Israeli Jew. He was 19, and in August the 6th, 1984, Walid Daqqa, that man we just mentioned, abducted Moshe from a bus stop in Israel, and he was not a soldier on duty at the time, not that that should make a difference. Daqqa is said to have commanded his forces to gouge his eyes out, mutilated him, castrated him, and then after 2 days shot him. Can you think of anything more obscene? That's your social justice warrior. That's your poet, your Palestinian activist. That's who this man is. That's this man who is, as we see, showing us the peace sign. Yeah, peace. And yet we see all these articles acting as if it's some grave injustice. From Amnesty International, no less. If this doesn't make you question the narratives that you're seeing in the mainstream media, your reliance on the fake news that we see, then frankly, nothing will. It's sick. I don't think it takes some deep moral understanding to realize that castrating, gouging out people's eyes is not something that people have done when even seeking the most serious of vengeance and justified revenge. Perhaps, let's say, Jews after they were released from the concentration camps of hell in Nazi Germany. Did our Jewish ancestors our grandparents go about German towns, finding German women to rape, beheading, mutilating German babies? No. The world has created a sick, sick narrative. They've bought the lies of the Palestinian cause. And frankly, I wonder whether we should even keep using that term, because it was simply created as a cynical ploy to destroy Israel. They see themselves as Arabs. They want Arab unity. That's what the Palestinian leaders have told us, past and present. But no, we have to dance to all their lies. And no, the Jews can't have one sliver of land, which is their ancient God-given homeland. And the Arabs have to have that too, even though they've got 52 other Muslim states, 22 Arab nations. Land hundreds of times bigger in size than the Jewish state. It's time that we say enough. Enough of the lies, enough of the nonsense, and we're not going to dance to your tunes anymore. And we're not going to dance to the Western tunes of expecting us to find some kind of meeting of the minds with modern day Nazis, with a movement, the Palestinian movement, where there cannot be any meeting of the mind other than total destruction of the Jewish state and Jewish people, God forbid. We have to change tune, because as Albert Einstein, I believe it was, said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. The two-state solution model and tune has to change. And if we don't realise that now, I fear for what it will take to wake us up. Hi everybody, thanks for watching. If you want to watch another one, click here. If you want to subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest JTV content, click here. And if you're feeling really keen, you can click the join button down below underneath this video, where you can get perks including early access to new videos and private live discussions with me, where we can talk about JTV content and strategy moving forward, and I'll get to hear from you. Thanks again for watching.